Well, I think the first thing is not to use the rhetoric that the public sector is too well paid without looking at detail about whether that's justifiable. Women in the private sector are often very low paid and exploited, and we can't use that as a benchmark.
Regarding the mini-jobs, I think that the basic idea was to mobilize additional labor supply to some sectors of the private services like hospitality sector, cleaning, or also retail trade. And what came out of this is a massive increase in women taking up these jobs, in particular married women, and they are somehow stuck in a, let's say, an inferior position on the labor market in Germany these days. The negative issue here is, of course, that it does not lead to sufficient social insurance entitlements, in particular with respect to pensions. And oftentimes also highly skilled or medium skilled women cannot really exploit their qualifications for these types of jobs because they are somehow overskilled and the tasks are pretty simple. And the other thing is what we can observe in some of these sectors that are really into these mini jobs, that existing part-time jobs or full-time jobs have been split up in order to appropriate some of the labor cost advantage to the employers.
The second point I want to make is that the public sector has been extremely important for women's opportunities to develop and maintain continuous careers, because it's in the public sector they offer more family-friendly working time arrangements. In the private sector you see also flexible employment, but it's mainly orientated to what employer needs, and in fact that might make it more difficult to work and have responsibility for a family. So I'm very concerned about the current cuts to the public sector and the impact that might have on women's employment opportunities and gender pay equality. In fact, I think we might see a reversal of the improvements in the gender pay gap over the next few years as the austerity cuts hit.